Imagine a tablet that doesn't just want to be your Netflix machine, but your entire mobile office, complete with 5G, a book-like display ratio, and AI features that actually summarize your meetings for you. OnePlus is claiming the Pad Go 2 is a multitasking masterclass, but with a 10,050 milliamp hour battery and a mid-range chip, can it actually keep up with your workflow? Or are we just looking at a really pretty screen? Let's find out. Right off the bat, the design is, well, it's classic OnePlus. You've got two colors, shadow black for the pure confidence crowd, and lavender drift, which has these horizontal grooves that play with the light. It feels refined, but let's be honest, we're here for what's under the hood and on that massive 12.1-inch panel. OnePlus is calling this IMAX-sized visuals. We're looking at a 2.8K resolution with 284 ppi. It's sharp. But the real kicker is the 7:5 aspect ratio. Most tablets stick to 16:10, but this book-like ratio is specifically designed to make reading and handwriting feel more natural. It's a bold move that favors productivity over cinematic movies, which usually leave you with black bars. Performance-wise, the screen hits 120 Hz for that silky smooth scrolling, and it gets up to 900 nits bright. Plus, it's a 12-bit display covering 98% of the DCI 3P color gamut. For the tech nerds, that means colors that actually pop. They've also included eye comfort tech to reduce blue light and flicker, which is a must if you're pulling all-nighters. Now let's talk about the open canvas. This is where the Pad Go 2 tries to earn its masterclass title. It supports up to 3 app windows on screen at once. You can resize them, use floating windows, and basically treat it like a mini desktop. If you're a workflow wizard, this is probably the biggest selling point of the entire device. If you're a student or a creator, you'll be looking at the stylo. It's got 4,096 levels of pressure and low latency. It uses a soft rubber tip for a more tactile pen-on-paper feel. One clever feature, a physical shortcut button for Bluetooth pairing or switching between your brush and eraser. Now let's talk about the note-taking ninjas. If you're buying a tablet with a 7:5 ratio, you're likely planning to write on it. OnePlus has packed in 4 specific features here to try and justify that masterclass label, and some are actually more useful than you think. First up is Screen Off Quick Note. You don't even have to wake the device or hunt for an app. Just tap the stylus on the black screen and start writing. It sounds minor, but for catching a fleeting thought before it disappears, it's a massive friction reducer. Then there's the handwriting recognition and the handwriting calculator. The recognition is solid. It handles messy scrawls well enough to make your notes searchable later. But the calculator? That's the party trick. You scribble a complex equation and it solves it in real time. It's great for students, though I'd argue it's one of those things you'll use intensely for a week and then forget exists. Still, having it baked into the system rather than needing a third-party app is a win for reliability. Finally, there's handwriting enhancement. Look, we're not all calligraphers. If your digital notes usually look like a doctor's prescription, this feature uses software to smooth out your strokes and make them look, well, legible. It's basically autocorrect for your handwriting. It makes the whole paper-like experience feel a bit more premium, even if it is doing some of the heavy lifting for you. Is it a gimmick? Maybe, but if it makes your meeting notes actually readable 3 days later, I'm not complaining. OnePlus is leaning hard into the Flagship AI branding here, calling it pure magic. But let's look past the marketing speak. The real meat of the productivity experience lives in 4 specific tools: the AI Recorder, AI Summary, AI Translation, and AI Speaker. Now, we've seen these kinds of tools on $1,000 phones, but seeing them integrated into a mid-range tablet is where things get interesting and where we need to be a bit skeptical. First, the AI Recorder. It's not just a voice memo app. It transcribes your audio in real time, which is a lifesaver for interviews or lectures. But the heavy lifter is AI Summary, With one tap, it takes that massive transcript and boils it down to the TLDR version. It's genuinely impressive, but here's the devil's advocate take. AI summaries are only as good as the audio quality. If you're in the back of a noisy hall, don't expect a Pulitzer-winning breakdown. But when it works, though, it turns a 2-hour meeting into a 30-second read. Then there's AI translation. This isn't just for websites, it works on screenshots, too. If you're researching global tech releases like I do, being able to translate a spec sheet or a foreign article without leaving the app is a huge workflow win. It's seamless, though it does make you realize how much we're starting to rely on the cloud for basic understanding. Finally, there's AI Speaker. Think of this as turning any article or document into an instant podcast. You can read with your eyes busy. Whether you're commuting or just have screen fatigue, it's a solid feature. Is it better than the accessibility tools already built into Android? Honestly, it's just more human-sounding and easier to trigger. It contributes to that flow time OnePlus keeps talking about, keeping you productive even when you're not staring at the glass. Google Gemini is baked right in with a dedicated AI button on the lock screen. And for photos, you get the Flagship Suite, AI Eraser, Detail Boost, and even a reflection eraser to clean up those shots taken through Windows. It's the same AI photo tech you'd find in their top-tier phones. This is OnePlus's first 5G-enabled tablet. They're calling it Flow Time. Having always-on internet for meetings or streaming without hunting for sketchy public Wi-Fi is a game-changer for people who actually use their tablets on the go. The ecosystem features are surprisingly robust. Silky smooth sharing lets you move files between iPhone and Android devices. But if you stay in the OnePlus family, Content Sync allows you to copy text on your phone and paste it on your tablet instantly. You can even flick a video from your phone to the tablet screen midstream. Powering all of this is the MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Ultra octa-core chip paired with Oxygen OS 16. The battery is a beast, 10,050 mAh. OnePlus claims 15 hours of video playtime or a staggering 60 days of standby. It supports 33-watt Super VOOC charging. Now, let's ask a question for a second. 33 watts on a battery this large isn't exactly instant, but it gets the job done. Plus, it supports 6.5-watt reverse wired charging to top up your earbuds or phone in a pinch. So, here's the honest take. If you're a heavy gamer, the Dimensity 7300 Ultra might leave you wanting more. But if your day revolves around research, note-taking, and juggling 3 apps at once, the 7x5 display and Open Canvas software are genuinely better than most Pro tablets that cost double the price. It's a specialized tool, not a generic one. To recap, you're getting a stunning 2.8K 120Hz display, 5G connectivity for the first time in a OnePlus tablet, and a suite of AI tools that actually help with productivity. It's a well-rounded package for anyone looking to ditch the laptop for a day. That's the OnePlus Pad Go 2. Is the 7x5 ratio a deal-breaker for your movie watching, or is it the productivity boost you've been waiting for? Let me know in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to NexLab Reviews for more deep dives into the latest tech. I'll see you in the next one.